If you've been told that all fruits are off limits when you have diabetes, you're not alone. Many people think of fruit as nature's candy, sweet, delicious, but dangerous for blood sugar. And that leads to one of the biggest myths out there, that diabetics should avoid fruit altogether. But here's the truth. Not only can you eat fruit, the right ones can actually protect your health. Imagine lowering your risk of type 2 diabetes by almost a quarter just by eating fruit. That's exactly what a Harvard study discovered. People who included fruit in their diet had up to a 23% lower risk. And other research shows that some fruits can fight inflammation, improve cholesterol, and even support weight loss. Doesn't sound so forbidden anymore, does it? But here's the catch. Not all fruits are created equal. Some will send your blood sugar soaring in minutes, while others keep it steady, slow, and controlled. The secret? Fiber. Fruits loaded with soluble and insoluble fiber slow down digestion, stretch out carb absorption, and keep your glucose curve smooth instead of spiky. In other words, the right fruit can become one of your best tools to manage diabetes naturally. So the real question is, which fruits make the cut? Which ones can you enjoy freely, and which ones should you only eat in small bites? That's exactly what we're about to uncover. Stay tuned because we're diving into the top 9 fruits for diabetes, choices that don't just taste amazing, but also help keep your blood sugar stable. And trust me, a few of them might surprise you. Number 9. Avocado. Avocado may not taste sweet, but it's technically a fruit, and one of the best options for people with diabetes. The reason is simple. It's extremely low in net carbs. A medium avocado has about 12 grams of total carbs, but 10 of those grams come from fiber. That leaves only 2 grams of net carbs, which is too little to cause any real blood sugar spike. Its glycemic index is around 15, which is considered extremely low. This makes avocado one of the rare fruits you can eat freely without worrying about sudden glucose jumps. Unlike bananas, grapes, or other high-carb fruits, avocado digests slowly and keeps your blood sugar steady. For people managing diabetes, that stability is priceless. But the benefits don't stop there. Avocados are loaded with healthy monounsaturated fats, the kind that support insulin sensitivity, reduce inflammation, and protect your heart. They also deliver potassium for blood pressure control, vitamin E for antioxidant defense, and lutein for eye health. Few other fruits pack such a powerful nutrient mix with so little sugar. There is one caution. Avocados are calorie dense. A medium fruit has over 240 calories, mostly from fat. It's healthy fat, but if you're aiming for weight loss, portion control is still important. Avocado is a diabetes-friendly powerhouse. Whether you use it in guacamole, add slices to salad, or spread it on whole grain toast, it's a fruit that gives you flavor, satisfaction, and stable blood sugar all in one. Number 8. Grapefruit. Grapefruit is one of those fruits that often sparks debate among people with diabetes. Some call it a superfood, while others worry about how it might interact with medication. The truth lies somewhere in the middle. Nutritionally, grapefruit is an excellent choice. A medium fruit has about 52 calories, 13 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of fiber. That brings the net carbs down to around 11 grams, low enough to keep blood sugar rises mild. Its glycemic index is only about 25, which makes it one of the lowest among common citrus fruits. For most people, that means a slow, steady digestion and a very gentle impact on glucose levels. Beyond the numbers, grapefruit is packed with nutrients. Just one serving provides nearly a full day's supply of vitamin C, along with vitamin A, vitamin B6, potassium, and antioxidants that fight inflammation. These nutrients support immune health, protect blood vessels, and help keep the heart strong. Some studies even suggest grapefruit can improve insulin resistance and assist with weight management. There is, however, an important caution. Grapefruit can interfere with how certain medications are metabolized, including some cholesterol drugs and even metformin. For that reason, anyone taking prescription medications should check with their doctor before making grapefruit a daily habit. Enjoyed in moderation and with medical guidance if needed, grapefruit is refreshing, nutrient-dense, and one of the most blood sugar-friendly fruits you can add to your diet. Number 7. Strawberries are one of the sweetest tasting fruits you can enjoy without worrying too much about your blood sugar. That's because most of their sweetness comes with very few net carbs. 1 cup of fresh strawberries has about 46 calories, 11 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fiber. That leaves you with roughly 8 grams of net carbs, low enough to keep blood sugar spikes minimal. Their glycemic index sits around 39, which puts them in the low category. What makes strawberries special is their nutrient profile. They're about 90% water, which adds volume without extra calories. They're also packed with vitamin C, manganese, and a variety of polyphenols that have powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. These compounds don't just protect your cells from damage, they also support heart health and improve circulation. Two areas often affected by diabetes. In real-life blood sugar tests, strawberries tend to cause only a mild and gradual rise in glucose, nothing compared to the sharp spikes you'd see from high-carb fruits like grapes or bananas. That makes them a safe, satisfying choice when you want something naturally sweet. One word of caution. How you prepare them matters. Eating whole strawberries keeps the fiber intact, which slows digestion. But if you blend them into smoothies or cook them into sauces, the fiber breaks down and the carbs hit your bloodstream faster. Eaten fresh, strawberries are a refreshing, blood sugar-friendly fruit you can enjoy often and in generous portions. Number 6. Tart cherry. Tart cherries may look small, but they pack a big punch when it comes to nutrition. A cup of tart cherries has about 60 calories, 15 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of fiber. That leaves you with roughly 13 grams of net carbs, which is higher than berries like strawberries, but still manageable in moderation. What makes tart cherries stand out is their glycemic index, around 22. That's very low, meaning the sugar they contain is absorbed slowly and leads to a gentler rise in blood glucose. The deep red color of tart cherries comes from anthocyanins, plant compounds known for their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. These compounds help protect the heart, support joint health, and may even reduce the risk of certain cancers. Compared to blueberries, tart cherries provide 9 times more vitamin A, giving you about 25% of your daily needs in just one serving. In blood sugar testing, tart cherries cause only mild, gradual increases, making them far safer than sweet cherries, which often spike glucose levels sharply. Still, portion control matters. A half cup to 1 cup is usually a safe range for most people with diabetes, offering the benefits without overloading on carbs. Enjoy tart cherries, fresh, frozen, or blended into recipes. Just remember, keeping the serving size reasonable is the key to making this fruit a reliable ally for blood sugar control. Number 5. Kiwi. Kiwi is a tropical fruit that often gets overlooked, but it deserves a regular place in a diabetes-friendly diet. A medium kiwi has about 42 calories, 10 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of fiber. That leaves you with around 8 grams of net carbs. Its glycemic index is about 53, technically in the medium range, but still low enough that when eaten in moderation, it won't cause dramatic blood sugar spikes. What makes kiwi stand out is its nutrient density. Just one fruit provides more than your daily requirement of vitamin C, making it one of the most powerful immune-boosting fruits you can eat. It also contains carotenoids, plant compounds that support cardiovascular health and protect against oxidative stress. On top of that, the fiber in kiwi helps promote the growth of healthy gut bacteria, which indirectly improves insulin sensitivity and keeps blood sugar more stable. In practical terms, most people with diabetes can enjoy 1 to 2 kiwis at a time without trouble, especially if paired with protein or healthy fats. The fruit's natural sweetness satisfies cravings, while its high water content keeps you full without adding unnecessary calories. Kiwi is versatile, too. You can eat it fresh with the skin for extra fiber, slice it into salads, or blend it with other low GI fruits. However you enjoy it, kiwi delivers a refreshing burst of flavor along with reliable blood sugar control. Number 4. Pears are one of the most fiber-rich fruits you can choose, and that makes them a smart pick for people with diabetes. A medium pear has about 101 calories, 27 grams of carbs, and an impressive 5.5 grams of fiber. That means roughly 21 grams of net carbs. Not extremely low, but the generous fiber content slows absorption and keeps blood sugar more stable. Its glycemic index is around 38, which falls in the low category and makes it friendlier to glucose control than many other sweet fruits. Fiber is the real star here. Just one pear gives you nearly 20% of your daily fiber needs, which helps regulate digestion, promote satiety, and keep post-meal sugar swings in check. On top of that, pears deliver vitamin C, vitamin K, copper, and potassium, all nutrients that support immune health, circulation, and blood pressure. Research even shows that eating pears alongside apples can lower the risk of type 2 diabetes. by about 18%. That said, pears are naturally sweet and easy to overeat. Having one medium pear is perfectly fine for most people with diabetes, but eating several in one sitting could raise blood sugar more than you'd like. Enjoy pears fresh as a snack. Add slices to oatmeal or salads, or bake them for a naturally sweet dessert. With their high fiber and low GI, pears are both satisfying and supportive of better blood sugar balance. Number 3. Oranges are one of the most popular fruits in the world, and they can absolutely have a place in a diabetes-friendly diet when eaten the right way. A medium orange has about 62 calories, 15 grams of carbs, and just over 3 grams of fiber. That brings the net carbs to around 12 grams. Its glycemic index sits at about 45, which is considered low to moderate, meaning it raises blood sugar more slowly than high GI fruits like watermelon or pineapple. Nutritionally, oranges shine. One medium fruit provides your full daily requirement of vitamin C, along with potassium, folate, and a variety of antioxidants. These nutrients support the immune system, help regulate blood pressure, and protect the heart. Oranges also contain plant compounds called flavonoids, which may improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation over time. But here's the important detail. Whole oranges and orange juice are not the same. Eating the fruit gives you fiber, which slows digestion and keeps blood sugar steadier. A glass of orange juice, on the other hand, contains the sugar from 2 to 3 oranges, with almost no fiber. That means a much higher glycemic load and a much faster spike. For people with diabetes, the safe option is to enjoy oranges in their natural form. One medium orange a day can be refreshing, satisfying, and supportive of stable blood sugar. Just skip the juice and you'll get all the benefits without the rapid rise in glucose. Number 2. Apples. Apples are often called the world's most popular fruit, and for good reason. They're easy to carry, widely available, and surprisingly friendly for people with diabetes. A medium apple has about 95 calories, 25 grams of carbs, and 4.5 grams of fiber. That leaves around 21 grams of net carbs. While that may sound high, the glycemic index of apples is only 32 to 38. That means apples digest slowly and create a gentle rise in blood sugar rather than a sharp spike. Much of the sweetness in apples comes from fructose, which is absorbed differently than glucose. Combined with the fiber and high water content, about 86%, this keeps the overall impact moderate. Apples are also packed with vitamin C, potassium, and polyphenols. These plant compounds act as antioxidants, reduce oxidative stress, and may even improve insulin sensitivity. However, portion size still matters. Eating one medium apple is safe for most people with diabetes, but having several at once can push blood sugar higher than you'd like. And while apple juice is often marketed as healthy, it lacks fiber and delivers concentrated sugar, making it a poor choice for glucose control. The best way to enjoy apples is fresh and whole. Pair them with a source of protein or healthy fat, like a handful of nuts or a slice of cheese, to slow digestion even more. That simple pairing turns an everyday apple into a satisfying, blood sugar-friendly snack. Number 1. Plums. Plums are a juicy, colorful stone fruit that can fit well into a diabetes-friendly diet when eaten in moderation. A medium plum has about 46 calories, 11 grams of carbs, and around 1 gram of fiber. That leaves roughly 10 grams of net carbs. The glycemic index of plums is about 39, which is considered low and makes them gentler on blood sugar compared to higher GI fruits like pineapple or watermelon. Nutritionally, plums provide a good mix of vitamin C, vitamin K, and potassium. These nutrients support immune function, help with blood clotting, and regulate blood pressure. Plums are also rich in antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, which give the fruit its deep purple or red color. These compounds protect against oxidative stress and may improve overall heart health, a major benefit for people managing diabetes. In real-life blood sugar response, plums tend to cause only mild, gradual increases. That means they can satisfy a sweet craving without sending glucose levels soaring. Still, portion control matters. Eating 2 or 3 small plums is usually safe for most people with diabetes, but finishing half a dozen at once could add up quickly in carbs. Plums can be enjoyed fresh on their own, sliced into yogurt, or tossed into salads for a pop of color and flavor. With their low glycemic index and antioxidant power, they're a refreshing choice that balances sweetness with steady blood sugar. As you can see, not all fruits are created equal. Some, like avocado, strawberries, or grapefruit, barely move your blood sugar. Others, like tart cherries, pears, or apples, can still be enjoyed if you watch your portions. The key is to focus on fruits with plenty of fiber, a low glycemic index, and a reasonable serving size. That way, you don't have to give up the sweet flavors you love while still keeping your glucose steady. Remember, everyone's body reacts a little differently. The best approach is to test your blood sugar after eating these fruits and see how you respond. That way, you'll know which ones are the best fit for you. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which fruit on this list do you enjoy the most? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the next video on foods that lower blood sugar naturally.